Oh, hello. What a surprise. I didn't see you there. Well, it's the Christmas season, and I thought I would set up a tree yesterday. It's kind of nice. Get some lights going, some holiday music and all that, and a cup of coffee. Mm. On a cold winter day. Here in Jeonju, South Korea, it's been, especially at night, it's been down like maybe 20 degrees, something like that, 20 degrees Fahrenheit, or minus, like last night it was minus 6 Celsius. Up north, just a few hours, like just a few hours north in like Yangpyeong area, it's like minus 14 Celsius. It's supposed to get down to minus 16 later this week or this weekend. I'm glad I'm not up there anymore. Here, let me turn this light on. Maybe that'll give a little bit more light. Papa's got a brand new bag. We're going Papua New Guinea today. Very nice. All right, so let's see what we got here. Papua New Guinea, December 16th. So it says the region is Chauve, maybe, like that, yeah. The co-op farm is the Kongo Coffee Limited. Elevation, 1,500 to 1,800 meters. It's got Typica, Arusha, and Bourbon varieties. So 3 different varieties mixed, washed. I'm not going to look at the tasting notes. I want to kind of give it a taste and see what I come up with. I accidentally made an espresso this morning. I like the grind size was left on espresso because I made an espresso yesterday. And I started grinding and I got a few grams in and I was like, oh no, I didn't even look at the grind size. I was like half asleep. So I went and I made an 18-gram espresso. Normally I would have made it like a 17-gram. But anyway, it came out a bit watery, but it was still pleasant. But anyway, I thought I would make a V60 because this is a bit of a lighter roast. The roast level was pretty consistent, pretty light, pretty aromatic, very kind of more like a nutty kind of smell to it, you know. Definitely not like if you told me it was a natural process, I would have been shocked. Nothing like that. So let's see. And that's kind of what I'm getting now too. Is more of like on the chocolate end. Maybe some. I'm gonna say. Let's see. There's some acidity to it, kind of like an apple. Chocolate is the strongest, I would say. Apple is in there. Maybe like a black currant. Well, it's nice. It's a nice, pleasant coffee. A little bit on the acidic side. But not overpowering at all. I think this is a coffee that most people would enjoy. Maybe some people, if they had like acid reflux, they might not like this. Let's take a look what it says. It says apple, chocolate, cherry, grapefruit. Wow. Or wait, no, creamy. Sorry. Apple, chocolate, creamy, grapefruit. That's kind of a really odd combination, isn't it? Chocolate, creamy, grapefruit. What is creamy? Okay, well, I was right about a couple, or at least I agree. Not right, but I agree with a couple of these. So let's see here. It says in the Papua New Guinea district of Chauve. Coffee is grown mainly by smallholders in gardens. Wow. Small plots of land containing everything from a few trees to a 3 hectare. God, I gotta figure out how to say that. Plot. African and Australian research stations introduced most varietals to the country in the 1950s. Wow, that's fascinating. Jeez. Interestingly, the Arusha variety is one whose origins are somewhat mysterious, as almost no information is known about it. Wow, this is really kind of fascinating. I mean, like, wow. So African and Australian researchers brought coffee to Papua New Guinea back in the 1950s. And just like a few people are growing some on their land, like here and there. And here it is. See, this is the thing. Like once you know a little bit more about coffee, it's like it's so fascinating. And then like there's a story behind it, and there's mystery, and you know, and then it really makes you think like, wow, what contributes to the flavors that get into the cup, and like how can I brew differently to maybe bring out different flavors. So actually, I did the espresso, the Americano earlier this morning. It was much more like on the chocolate end. Like I didn't taste any acidity at all. Just really kind of straight down the line. Smoother, but waterier, more watery. Anyway, so I'm glad I did the V60 because this has brought out more. As it cools, strangely enough, it's getting a little bit more acidic. It's getting a little bit more of the fruity end than the chocolate end. I'm not tasting much chocolate anymore. Yeah. More apple. I don't taste grapefruit, but whatever, you know. But it's good. It's good. And I don't want to drag this out too much longer, but it's enjoyable. Let's see what we got for tomorrow. Myanmar. I've never had coffee from that country before. Wow. Middle elevation, 1300 to 1660 meters. One variety. It says washed and honey process. I don't want to see the tasting notes. Washed and honey process. So that should be interesting. Myanmar. Wow. Okay. So we'll see about that tomorrow. Catch you then.